Wonder who's gonna show. Welcome to the Shire Project live stream. Eat hot dogs today, guys. We have a hot dog challenge, and I don't know. I want to know, can you eat 8 hot dogs? I eat 8 hot dogs normally. Little dogs. Hi, Pam. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, Joe from Grow Big TV. Oh, awesome. Joe from Grow Big TV has a hot dog challenge. Eat 8 hot dogs. So I normally eat 8 hot dogs. I normally eat 8 hot dogs without this stuff. This is the killer when you do a hot dog challenge. So, but 8 dogs is nothing. I eat a whole site. I eat a whole thing of pizza. I'm just hoping that Joe from Grow Big TV finds the live and pops in. It was mostly for him. So we got a little bit of my favorite hot sauce and brown mustard if I'm gonna eat buns with it. So we're currently producing solar videos. If nobody knows about that, if you guys do know about the solar videos, uh, basically January till April, there's nothing happening here. Absolutely nothing. So we're waiting for the grow season to roll in. We got the hot dog challenge in the bag. Dude, I can do hot dogs. It's this stuff. I don't. Who eats bread? You know, kids will eat bread with ketchup on it and stuff. I just eat the dogs and I'm done. A little bit of brown mustard and chili cheese dogs, right? Yeah, chili cheese dogs would be awesome. I know people are gonna show up just as we end and like, oh, I missed your live. Kid, you don't have to stay here and watch me eat. The whole purpose is, again, for Joe from Grow Big TV. He's got the hot dog challenge. Now I gotta find a fork. Oh. We reuse plastic off grid. I don't throw this stuff out. It's literally stained in hot sauce. From I know Mary. Wow, look at you going live. So Mary, Joe from Grow Big TV. He's got to eat 8 hot dogs with buns, and I normally will finish off 8 hot dogs just without the buns. But this stuff is disgusting. Use it till it breaks, right? The biggest problem is the forks. The forks and spoons last here. It's the plastic butter knives when we make the kids peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, because they go like they bend it on the bread like you can't spread peanut butter, and they end up snapping the plastic butter knife inside the peanut butter jar. Again, I'm just eating hot dogs. That's all this is. You guys get to watch me eat hot dogs. Sharon, how much brown mustard do I have left? What did you guys do today? We popped into the Shire Project. Watch Billy eat some hot dogs. Yeah, I don't do lives. I don't like doing lives. I have nothing, not good on them. The people that can naturally talk, not me. Unfortunately, I only got four. No, I should say. Fortunately, I only got four bread rolls. Because again, nobody really likes bread in the house. Love you too, Nathan. Very good kids. So if you guys are watching this on the replay, there's 7 dogs here. Sharon had one already. She stole it from me. She's like, "Give me a dog." I'm like, "No, I'm just gonna eat 8 hot dogs." She's like, "Share." I was like, "If you're gonna eat one hot dog, eat 2 hot dogs." Oh, the hummingbirds. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We got hummingbirds here. They're massive. They're good size. I'm confused. Like again, I don't know what to do. Do I want to use hot sauce or do I want to use the mustard? I'll try it with just mustard, I guess. This is not a good idea. Nobody eats bread. Bread is gross on hot dogs.
Bread are good.
I like bread on hot dogs when you get a chili cheese dog because it holds everything together. But then I want it coney style. I want it a foot long. And my wife hates when I go on live, so because I talk too much. And it's a tiny house, we got to be quiet. Talk too loud, I'm deaf as a doornail. Played heavy metal as a kid. There's my guitar behind me, and lost hearing in this ear, and I got partial hearing in this ear. It's great for when you got someone you don't want to talk to and you just smile at them all day. Can't hear them. Just nod and say yeah a lot. For Joe from Grow Big, first dog going down. Basically, you got 5 minutes in the challenge. That's one. Thanks for joining the live. Thanks for watching me eat hot dogs. Yeah, it's fine without the bread. Number 3 didn't even dent me. You got the mustard on there. Yeah, 8 hot dogs. Yeah, but you have to use bread, Mary. You gotta have bread on them. I can eat 12 hot dogs without the bread. That's 3. That's 3. That's 3 hot dogs without bread. It's easy to do. It's this stuff. It goes down like a rock. I don't think I'll be able to do 8 with bread. What's up, Al? Hot dog challenge. Just telling Joe from Grow Big TV. I can eat 8 hot dogs. I just did 3 of them without bread, no problem. My wife stole one. But when you add bread to it, oh, it's like lead. Something floating around. Al, it's horrible. Dude, it is terrible eating bread. The people are going to want to chug water with it. Two left out of four. A3 plain, no bread, no problem. Again, I'm getting the feel for it. See what it's like to eat 8 hot dogs with bread, 3 hot dogs plain, 4 with bread, and I can feel that I don't like it. Well, hold on, Billy, you want to be off camera? You trying that? No, you have to do it with bread. 8 hot dogs, yeah, on bread, hot dog rolls. We got 2 left. If you think it's easy, it's brutal. This stuff is terrible. Hot dog and eggs. I do not like the filling of bread. Getting the meat sweats. The bread makes you. Shire, make sure I don't choke. Right? Yeah, I only had a coffee this morning. Did I eat a banana this morning? Oh, I had a ramen. I ate a full ramen about a half hour ago. I'm like right here. This is going to put me right here. 4 pieces of bread, 3 plain dogs, and 4 with bread. TH2, don't do that. You'll choke me to death. He says, hey, Bill, I see you're going from making electricity to natural gas.
Can you show them what chicken?
So in my mind, I have to add 1 more hot dog to this, plus 4 pieces of bread. Oh, it's brutal. In 5 minutes? 10 minutes, maybe, not 5 minutes. So why are you doing the hot dog challenge? Because I don't have to talk. Yeah, we got 6 inches of snow. Bread hits like a lead weight. Oh, that's just gross.
It's like 6 inches of snow.
Anyways, that's 7 hot dogs and 4 pieces of bread. And I am like 3/4 full. Right about here. I could eat, without bread, 4 more hot dogs. I could probably do 1 or 2 more hot dogs with bread. That was gross. You know what?
Let's go see.
You know what?
What?
I figured it out.
Yeah.
I got to get some doll hands, right? I got to tape the doll hands. Tape the little doll hands. You know what I mean? Put the elastic band so you can't see them. Then we go buy the Vienna sausages and the little tiny hot dogs. And we make little bread rolls for them. And we use the little baby hands, picking up the little Vienna sausages. We ate 8 hot dogs that way with bread. Got to cheat. So, Carol, I just woofed down 7 hot dogs, and four of those hot dogs had bread. It's supposed to be an 8 hot dog challenge with bread. I ate 7 hot dogs, no problem, and 4 of them with bread, and it is brutal. Like I said, there's a hard lump right here. Actually, I'm still hungry. So this is not StreamYard. It's YouTube Studio Live. And I don't know how bad. The pitch is probably grainy. We don't have any lights on. Well, didn't have to use the hot sauce.
You.
Should move the camera that way. I'm not allowed to show the house. We don't have any storage space. We moved here directly from Virginia. So there we go. 7 hot dogs down. My wife stole one. 4 pieces of bread. Now I get the hiccups. Bread does that. I wonder if he'll let me eat 12 hot dogs instead of 8 in 5 minutes without bread. I think that's fair. Yeah, 12 hot dogs. I can do that. Yeah, I don't like the bread. I'm not a fan of it. This was supposed to end. This is supposed to be a short live. 17 minutes. I don't know. Again, Shire's not doing anything important. We're making solar videos. Oh, Al, yeah. I'm making solar series for you, brother. I put them in a playlist. It breaks down breakers. It breaks down solar panels, charge controllers, battery banks, how to wire in parallel, how to wire in series, how to size a fuse breaker, how to use Ohm's law, all the basics, like nothing too technical. And we're doing step by step by step by step. So you build up. We had, what's his name? Mike's Chaotic Garden commented on each one of the videos. He's like, all like question marks, like, dude, you lost me. Like, what is this stuff? But he was interested. So he's watching the videos. About 2 videos later, he's like, "Oh my God, I understand. I get this. I understand what's going on." He goes, "Let me explain what I know to you." So he starts telling me what he learned in the video, and I was like, yeah, "Dude, you got it. Yeah, exactly. I taught one person, and that matters. I don't care. I don't care. As long as I teach one person, then it was worth my time to sit there and think and type it all out." Okay, so the picture and the sound's great. I'm just reading comments. I got bad eyesight, guys. Just bear with me. Take care, Billy. Still safe. Have a warm to go. All right, later, Mary. See you later. Thank you for popping in. My eyes. All right, Carol says, I think a whole animal reassembled. Oh, in your belly just now. Not sure which one, but your stomach. That's what will break it down. No worries. Mike is smart, like that guy a lot. Like that guy. Mike is smart, like that guy a lot. I have a hard time reading. I don't know, 121 IQ, and things stump me. Oh, you saved the comments from the last live stream that I jumped on. So again, I made the video series just for you, Al. I really did. Yeah, to teach you solar. You want to get into it, you want to learn about it. So we'll go step by step, kind of break you into what power is, what a solar panel is, what a charge controller does, how a battery functions, the different types of batteries, the battery chemistry. Can you pull the same amount of power out of a lead acid that you can out of a lithium? No. Each lead acid battery, you can only pull 20 amps out a deep cycle. So you have two of them in parallel, that's 40 amps. Four, you know what I mean? You start building up to 80 amps. And then you'll see people get those 12-volt systems, 2,000-watt inverter. You try to run a coffee maker or something big, and out of like two batteries, 40 amps, they're trying to pull 160 amps through it. It doesn't work. You'll notice a lot of those cheap inverters are modified sine waves, so the power's no good on them. It's called dirty power. As soon as you plug something heavy in there, the inverter goes beep, and it just screams. Cold coffee. Cold coffee, not like room temperature, cold coffee. This is iced coffee. Gotta be careful. Tell people it's cold in here. What, I don't know, 61 degrees. Oh, give me a second, Al. I trust you. Da 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 da. Moderator. Add as a moderator. Managing moderator, standard moderator. Managing can block words and change chat modes and lives. Just do basic stuff. I just need people I know in blue. Did I miss anybody? Oh, get her as the moderator too. Standard, save. I'm working here. Getting things done. Moderating some people. Hi, Mona.
Hello.
So we are watching Grow Big TV, and I am winning seeds again. Kind of don't want to win seeds. We have a massive seed bank, but half of the seed bank is over 3 years old. It's not a bad thing. It's just a germination rate thing. So some seeds, as they get a year, 2 years, 3 years, the germination rate starts to slide a little. And I don't know how to grow things. You guys know I'm not intelligent. I'm not smart. I don't know how to grow things. I have a ton of knowledge up here. I just can tell people what to do. I can come to your house, set everything up, help you buy everything you need, tell you how to grow it. But when it comes to me growing stuff, I'm terrible at it. I'm bad. We're going to fix it this year. Make sure I'm reading some of the... Carol, you have both ADHD and dyslexia? I don't have dyslexia. I'm a little compulsive. No, I'm not compulsive. Yeah, ADHD more than like I'm undiagnosed. Some form of autism, high functioning. I don't like loud noises, bright lights, too many people, all that fun stuff. Stevie Outdoors making his way here. See this crowd in here? These are the people that I would think when I have 100 people viewing the videos that I make. I'm pretty sure it's all you guys peeking in. Some of you don't say anything, which is fine. And some of you just... So if you missed it, I just ate 7 hot dogs. I could have done 8. I could have done 12 hot dogs. There's an 8 hot dog challenge in under 5 minutes, and I was just kind of trying it out. Now, I can eat 8 hot dogs when I sit down for dinner. When she asked me what I want for dinner, I said get a package of hot dogs. I don't care if they're chicken or beef. You don't like beef. Beef tastes weird, a little salty, too salty. So chicken. Chicken's better for me. Chicken and pork, I guess. Don't want to know what's in the hot dogs. Just like eating them. I can eat 8 hot dogs plain as day. And we're adding bread. So I put 4 bread rolls. My wife stole a bread roll, so I would have had 5 bread rolls. She stole a bread roll and hot dogs. I have 7 plain hot dogs. I ate 3, and then I did 4 hot dogs with bread. And on the 7th one, I could feel it here. You know, when you start feeling it around your throat, and that's what I was doing on here. So it was basically for Grow Big TV. Joe's probably busy somewhere doing something. He's probably driving someone. He's probably still doing Uber. We got 6 inches of snow out there. Cleared off the solar panels. We were making 26 amps. I don't know. It was like 1,600, 1,800 watts of power, which reduces our gas use. I can live off grid. Every single day I can live off grid. That's fine. I got 4,800 watts out there, but I need the sun to come up. Either a sunny day or a partially sunny day, which means some clouds. A heavy cloudy day like gray overcast, that's no good. That's 300 or 400 watts. We're going to have to run the generator, put a half gallon in, just a half gallon of gas, and put like 2 kilowatts in the bank. That'll get us through to 6 in the morning. Then I check the battery voltage. In the winter, it's a problem because everyone's got, all right, you guys are going to laugh at this. I'm going to tell them, Sharon. So you know what a brutal light is for chickens? What do you mean, please? They got to know. They got, this is one Shire secret. So you're my little chicken. You get this in a second. You're my little chicken. We got those big metal dome brutal lights, and there's a reptile, a ceramic bulb. If you ever seen those, they're low wattage. They're like 75 watts. You screw them into the ceramic fitting. It's got the, so Sharon's got 75 watts of brooding light on her. She's like incubating like a chicken egg over there. You can feel it's radiant heat. Doesn't use any power. It's soft on the solar, and you get that dry radiant heat as opposed to like wet propane being in the house. So yeah, she's got a reptile chicken broodal light on her. Actually, I got my electric heater. What do they run? Let's see if I can pull it up here. Al, you do lives like we're all sitting in your living room. You know, what was that? If I don't look, it ain't broken. I'm joking. So this runs on the watt meter. This is 575 watts. And then mode number 2, inverter just kicked on when I did that. Then it's 750 watts. And then it's supposed to be a 1,500 watt heater. It's not. It's 1,275 watts. It's just under 1,300 on these. That burns, even on low, you really can't feel the heat coming out of here. But that's 550 watts coming out. So what I want is, instead of spending 550 watts for my legs and feet, I got bad circulation. Yeah, welcome to getting old, folks. Is I want one of those, those little heat mats. They're little heat mats, and they're like the, I don't know, 50, 75, 100 watt heat mats for your feet. Just put them on the floor and keep your toes warm. If my feet are warm, my whole body's warm. Yeah. So for off-grid, that's going to be another thing. We get some money. People have been donating to the channel using the Cash App, which is Mary. Thank you, Mary. She helped us fix our truck and buy just a bunch of things that we've been. Homer, what's up? Yeah, Mary helped us out big time. Daryl repaired our engine and part of the back end of the truck. And then Hudson keeps throwing us money here and there. She keeps flashing money once in a while, keeping us going. I don't earn an income. I make $4 to $6 a day in solar power. So, in 20 years, that's $32,000. 20 years, $32,000 in solar power I make instead of paying out to the electric company. Think about that. In 20 years, $32,000, you could buy a car, brand new car, beautiful car, fully loaded. If you just popped in, you missed me eating 7 hot dogs. 3 were plain and 4 were with bread. Grow Big TV was having a contest. Eat 8 hot dogs with bread. Who eats bread? I'll do 8 hot dogs. I'll do them in 2 minutes. But I ate 3 hot dogs plain, no problem. Those go down easy. And then the 4 I struggled with because bread is just terrible. hit you like a lead weight. But that's what this live was. Half hour. I'm on for a half hour. Got at least 7 nut jobs in here with me. Watching the Shire. I'm just trying to see if I missed any comments. Yeah. So I got in trouble a lot in school because I wouldn't talk and I didn't join group discussions. But if you left me alone, I would pass in my science homework. And the teacher kind of didn't look at my homework anymore, just kind of gave me an A plus and was like, great, wonderful. Yeah, I'm sure you did great. So in 6th grade, I got the science book, brought it home on a Friday, went through the whole, I thought, I don't know, it was 6th grade, my first big science book. I read the whole entire book, all like 300 pages of it in 2.5 days. Monday, I go back to school and I bring the book up to the teacher's desk, and he's like, what, the science class, what, you got to keep your book, Billy. I'm like, for what? I read it. And he goes, did you retain the knowledge? I was like, yeah. Kind of have sort of a flash memory back then. I'm losing my mind now. Yeah, don't get old. So he would just do tests and stuff, and I just mark all the answers and stuff. But I was waiting for more information. And then he's like, okay, well, he's like, this is going to be an hour-long class. Did you read this section? I was like, yeah, I know this whole thing of biology on human nucleus. And I just drew out the diagram on the page, handed it to him. And he's like, yeah, that's correct. He's like, go down to the library. And he's like, go pick some books out. And you can spend your other 40 minutes, half hour there reading. And then just go to your next class. So, things to do. Oh, listen, I wish I could share that with you. I wish this was smell-o-vision. Those are some hot dog burps coming up. It's great being a guy. Just reading some comments. I can't do 2 things at one time. It's just the way the brain works. I either read or I talk. Again, I don't understand how people do lives. I'm not good at them. So yeah, so everyone's like, "Oh, the Lucas Shire Project. That's a really cool, awesome name." I'm like, "Okay, thanks." Yeah, came up with that. But one of the most impressive names I've ever seen was Vandal the Land, and he won't trade with me. Yeah, I don't know how long we're gonna be friends for. Just switch for a year. That's all I'm asking. Vandal the Land. That's the best thing. How cool is that? That is a channel name for success, if done right. If done right, got to be crazy, experimental, and then a little bit of editing and just ideas that go with handling the land. But I like it. I love that name. And Al wasn't too sure on my back step. It feels like, I don't know if anyone else can agree with me, when you hear like Al Chafe, my back step, doesn't it feel like we're secretly like a little bit, I don't know, like we're going to a cabin, like we've been invited back behind the stage, back behind the scenes? You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's that warm place, like a safe place. I always pictured like Al's place having like, just beer heads and, the beer rug and, canned goods all up on the walls and all his pew-pews and which he does, and all his survival gear and everything. But yeah, that's my whole thing. The name of your channel is a very, dude, it's a warm, inviting feeling. It's like, it's my back step. Come on. It's like, come on in. Because where everybody goes comfortable where they fear to smoke. You don't go smoke out in their front step. No, they head out to their back step to go smoke. In case the popos drive by. Is that what we're talking about? That stuff? I don't know what I'm talking about. Probably cigarette smoke. Yeah, let's go with that. Should talk about that. That's a strike with YouTube. Talking about that kind of thing. Yeah, they don't like any of that. Just take Bandit of the Land. And doesn't Bandit of the Land does not have the same ring as Vandal of the Land. You know, if I lived on the property next to, I could rock that channel name. Come up with some crazy stuff. You guys, some of you know me from 3 years ago, 4 years ago, when I first got on YouTube. Yeah, let's not talk about that. High stress job, being a medical courier, driving CNC stuff, driving blood, driving pee and poo, that kind of fun stuff. And I was really good at it. So I was 20. Coffee Angel Crafts. Hi. I'm again, I'm honored to have you in here. Um, and you know why. So somebody's mom. Stacy's mom. Mm-hmm. Not Elmo's World. So what happened earlier, if anyone just popping in, is an 8 hot dog challenge. You got to eat 8 hot dogs and bread. I don't like bread. And Joe on Grow Big TV and Courtney, they got that challenge coming up in a couple months. So I wanted to try it with bread, see if I could do it. My wife stole a hot dog with bread. So I had 7 hot dogs, 3 were plain and 3 with bread. As I got the 3 hot dogs down, no problem, they slide out easy. The first one with bread, my brain screaming, stop, this is dumb. What do you think you're doing? Slow down. You should go have, some ginger ale with that. I don't drink beer. I don't drink wine. I'm allergic. I can handle hard liquor, but it's got to be like really. I'll show you what I drink. We'll just kind of cover it up so it's going to be sweet. If it's going to burn, it's going to be sweet. Try to make that nonchalant so the AI doesn't pick up on it. You're watching AI. We all know what you do. Someone had chickens on their channel, and they're just doing a live stream. And the 2 roosters kind of jumped at each other. And boom, within seconds, that stream got shut down. That was a Filipino channel I was watching. All the expats and stuff that go over there and marry barely 18-year-old girls. I'm reading right now, so if I'm quiet. I don't do lives. I'm not supposed to be on lives. MB! If I ever get rich or semi-rich again, MB Heritage Farm has a chicken book out. How cool is it that your friends, my friends, you're my friend. How cool is it that our friends have a book out on chickens, like in print, because they have that much stupid knowledge packed in their head about a chicken? Isn't that awesome? It's got a book. So for me, I'm not an ebook kind of guy. I don't want to pay $1 for an ebook. I don't trust the hard drive. I don't trust the cloud. Nobody trusts the cloud. I want that. I'll take it soft cover, sure. But I mean, there's something about if they have it like in hardback, the feel of a book. I'm just from that era. The feel of a book is wonderful to sit down and read. For anyone that missed it, earlier in the video, about 34 minutes ago, was a hot dog challenge. Joe from Grow Big TV and Courtney's channel, eat 8 hot dogs with bread. I just did 7 hot dogs, 4 with bread and 3 naked hot dogs. And my wife stole one. Bread's brutal. I just didn't like it. I got down to so three hot dogs still down. I got 4 with bread, ate that. This one started feeling it. The last one was kind of gaggy. It was like up here, just gross. Could I do it? I just found out that I wouldn't want to eat 8 hot dogs with bread on it. Not in 5 minutes. 10 minutes maybe. A 10-minute challenge. Not in 5 minutes. Like trying to stuff 8 dogs down in 5. It's got to get into your system. You know what I mean? You ever see those steak challenges? Like 32-ounce steaks. Those big. From Texas. People in Texas know what I'm talking about. Giant, thick, 2-inch thick steaks like this. Right? 32, 32, 32 ounces. Yeah. Those guys sawing away and just eating. Like, that's good eating. I could do that challenge. I'm sure they tell me don't come back. For everyone popping in, thank you for joining this temporary, weird kind of just off the topic, off the wall live. Joe, if you're seeing this, you missed out, brother. I did 7 dogs, no problem. And the 4 bread is gross. Do I think people are going to struggle? Yeah, they're going to struggle. Like I said, I just had to do it to feel it. Again, we're making solo videos. This is the downtown. This is the downtime for the Shire. Cut, edit. Right. So there's nothing going on here. What am I going to do? Show you my chickens every day? I'm like, oh, there's a goat. There's the chickens. Trees. There's only so much of this stuff we can watch. So for me, in order for me to watch a video, I have to be amused. You got to be amusing. You got to be amused. C, educational. I have to learn things every day. Like I made a promise to myself when I was told you when I was real little that I was a poor person. I knew I wasn't going to college. I knew I was going to be a garbage can collector, cut the lawn, flip burgers, and I've done all that stuff. Package things in boxes, working on an assembly line, maybe drive for a living. So I knew I would never be a business owner. So they just didn't teach that stuff where we lived. They always wanted to have, crazy it sounds, you know, I don't think I have enough Irish blood in me. I got some. Be a firefighter. Go up to Boston. Everybody's a Mick MC something or an old Duel or an O'Connor. They're all firefighters. They're all Irish. Crazy, right? Run into a burning building. Crazy. But I promised myself I would learn something. And because I felt like I was a dumb kid. I was like, because going through public school, like they don't teach you the way they should. They never always every year focus on one person saying, hey, these are the things you're good at. What do you want to be in life? Oh, you like that? So maybe these could be your options. You should pick one of those 4 things, but focus and learn on those and develop your career. They don't do that. They just give you a basic education. They kick you out the door. And in high school where we were, there was a work program halfway through the school hours. They would release us to go to work. No laughing. I worked at, can I say it? Peter's pepper packing plant. Yeah, Peter's pepper packing plant. I don't know, it's probably gone. It was down in Chelsea, Massachusetts, at the truck stop. Peter's pepper packing plant had a sandwich shop in there, and I'd go in there and I'd clean the place, do all the trash. I would switch out all the old food. I would remake all the tuna fish and the egg salad, and potato salad, macaroni salad, and stuff. I was a good cook. My mom, baby of 12. 11? No, there's 12 of us. There is 12 of us. So I was always able to cook. So I'd go in there. They're like, oh, you know how to cook, right? I'm like, yeah. They're like, well, help us out, you know. So I'm making sandwiches left and right. I'm on the grill making bacon, burgers, frying up hamburgers, cheeseburgers. And then I have a specialty. My grilled cheese is amazing. But unfortunately, down south here, we can't get the same materials. I can't get the Italian bread that I can up in Boston. And the bread really makes the sandwich. They got the American cheese here, not that plasticky stuff you get in the store. It's got a not a bitterness to it. It's got a richness. It's like a cheddar almost, like an American cheddar. It's really good. And then I dust the pan with a little bit of garlic butter. You need garlic butter, Italian bread, 2 layers of cheese, lightly toasted on both sides. Serve it. Kind of a medium-high flame. You want a little sear on there, make it crispy, but without burning it. So, and those were a big hit. And back then we were selling those cheeseburgers for $2 a pop, and we're making a killing. What's 2 slices of bread and 2 slices of cheese? It's all at 20 cents. And you make it $2 off of each sandwich. And people love them, so they would order fries and everything there, and get a Coke or something. They'd order it up. You said wrote a pepper book? Like edible peppers, right? Hot pepper, sweet peppers, that kind of thing. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. For this one, no, don't hit the thumbs up on a live. My videos. Last year we were at 530 subscribers. Last year, probably around this time, about a year ago. Yeah. And then I looked at it today, and I think we're up to 855, 56, 57, 58, somewhere in there. So we're getting close to 1,000. Cool. All I wanted was 100 subscribers, just so I could say I was on YouTube and I had 100 subscribers. That's all I wanted. No. But yeah, we're making solar videos. I'm breaking down everything you can think about in solar in really layman's terms without getting too technical with it. I caught myself in one of the videos. I'm like, the oscillation, and I was like, oh, we gotta stop at that. People are gonna just skate off and it's get dark outside. Get squirrels in the brain there. Yeah, we stopped doing the technical stuff, and I just try to keep it simple. So I text it out, and then I draw pictures of it, and sometimes do a little bit of video of me talking about things when I feel inspired to be on camera. Come April, we're going to do our growing. So all the seeds that I'm winning, or people I'm going to find you guys and trade seeds with, sometimes I send an email out. Hopefully I get a response. Sometimes people don't check their email. So missed opportunity for me, missed opportunity for them, whatever. And then I like to do a little bit of a seed trade. So it's like, don't give me a package of seed. Don't send seed. Don't send me 50, or else you're going to build my bank up. And that's not fun. You think, oh, I want a lot of seeds. You don't. You want to renew your seeds. You want to use a couple. So if I had a package of beans, if someone sent me 2 beans, or maybe 3 or 4, or peas, maybe 4 peas max. I don't need 20. I just need to grow 1 plant. I got a backup, and a backup. You know what I mean? And that way we can get everything in the garden grown. We're going to go do hoop houses out there. We're going to try bucket farm gardening, and I got to get the bug netting. The chickens got out. Chickens wiped out everything in the garden. 85% of what we had for starts that were out there that were coming up. I was digging those. Some of you might have watched the videos. Most of you probably haven't. But we're digging those rows out. Got the pickaxe out and the clay soil with the rocks. Brutal. Terrible soil in Tennessee. And then just digging all that stuff out. Making the rows and then mending the soils back in. Mend that. Put chicken manure, rabbit poo, goat poo. Stuffed it in there. Chickens got out. And I try to feed them real heavy in the morning. Give them a big old 16-ounce cup of feed. There's only 7 of them out there. A big old cup of feed in the morning. Then I give them a half cup of feed, just for a snack before they go to bed. Because all throughout the day, I want them hungry. They got to eat the bugs. It's your job. You're gonna live here at the Shire. Can't live here rent free like I do. But you got to work for your meal. Oh, it's getting dark in here. Are we losing the sun? Can I turn a light on? No?
How am I going to cook dinner?
Anywho, we're hoop gardening. God, I got 10 people in here. Somebody go live or jump on your live. Not that I'm going to come on your live like this, but just I want to be in chat. All right. So it's 5 o'clock here. She's getting ready for dinner. She doesn't like being on camera. Yeah, we'll do that. So I'm going to end this live here. It's almost 50 minutes in. That's ridiculous. All right, I see how you guys do an hour. You just shoot the with everybody, right? Yeah. But we're going to be hoop housing. We're going to be using everybody's seeds that they sent us. We'll try to get the channel names in who sent us seeds. Give them a boost. Like, that's what I like to do. Kind of entrepreneurship. When I was working in Boston, I would buy everybody solar. Huh? That was cool. So if I knew that, like Al, if I was working, dude, I'd be like, Al, you need to watch for UPS or FedEx or ground. You got a big package coming, and I'd send you like 6 solar panels. It's about over 1,200 watts of solar, and then we'd send you a little charge controller that would be able to barely handle that, because we would assume that where you live, you can't get that much power. You're not pulling 1,200 watts on a 1,200 watt system. You might pull in 800 or 900. So something that could handle 800 or 900, that could handle it says it can handle 1,200, usually can handle a couple hundred watts less. Getting dry throat. See, that's from eating the bread on the hot dogs. But that's what I would do. I would find someone like you that, I'm taking with solar. And we'd mail them up a chunk of solar. We did that for 4 or 5 channels. 3 channels didn't want to be listed. They were just like, no, you don't have to do that. We don't want to be exposed. I don't want anyone knowing we have solar panels here on our property. We don't want people to know we have things of value. I'm like, okay, I understand that. I get it. And then one of the other families that adopted me, Lazy Acres, Glenn and April. So they were a fan of the Shire project for whatever God reason. God, it's getting dark in here. For whatever reason, they were fans of the show. And I had only been on YouTube for about 3-6 months, somewhere in there, and they got a kick out of me. I like the accent I had. We drive down to Virginia. I asked where they live. I said, I want to come visit you. And I said, I need to buy chickens. This is the thing. I need to buy chickens. I need to buy chickens for my property. And they're like, yeah, we got chickens. We'll give you chickens. I was like, oh, free chickens. I'm definitely going to come visit you. And they're excited to meet us. They treat us like movie stars. I got a kick out of that. So, but they adopted me as their YouTube family. So it's kind of awesome. When we showed up, I pointed to the back of the truck. I said, Glenn, those are yours. We dropped off 6 345 watt panels. I said, here, all you. Gave them the wires, and I gave them the breaker box and the breakers, combiner box, gave them all that stuff. And then I said, you can learn on this. So you need to buy an inverter and a charge controller. And he bought a Grow Watt, which is an inverter and charge controller in one. He researched it. Okay? Got the ball rolling since he didn't have to buy solar panels. And a Grow Watt system, it's batteryless. Like, you don't need batteries. If you got 2,000 watts coming in, you could tap into 1,600, 1,700 of those 2,000 watts that are coming in. So you can run power drill. Bam, right there. Yeah, there you go. See. Glenn, I was talking about the first time we met, and my entrepreneurship. I can't say that word. Talking about me having money and stuff. I'd find someone that was interested in solar and battery. You not battery. I know, right, Vandal? Speak of the devil. Good folk. Lazy Acres, awesome. But we're talking about Glenn and April. So they said, yeah, we'll give you some free chickens. So you show up. They treat us like movie stars. I point to the back of the truck, and I got 6 big panels. Glenn, what were those? 345 watt panels we gave you? So weirdly, they feel guilty about taking the panels. I don't know. Do you need a battery? I don't want to talk about my needs. I'm talking to some solar companies now. Talking to the CEOs and stuff. So I'm trying to set up for the 2024. They also got a lot of camping companies that are in contact with me. But they're like, do we send you stuff now, or do you want to test it out when? I was like, I don't know, like April, like when it's warm out. I don't want to go out there in the winter. I'm not Al Chafe. I'm not going to go freeze my tuchus off to make a video. I'll take a tent or something, and I'll test it out when it's warm. I ain't crazy. So Lazy Acres, we go visit them a second time, and they're like, you want some pig feed and chicken feed? I'm like, I don't know. Yeah, sure. It's like, how much? They're like, oh, no, nothing. They said, you just Take 6 barrels. Take 6 barrels. 55-gallon steel drums full of chicken feed. Glenn, what's that? 400 pounds a piece? He puts 4 of them in the back of my truck. My truck goes, whoa. Found out why my back end broke, Glenn. Huh? The back of the truck all broken? I wonder who did it. No, that truck was old anyway, so it was 2006. It was on its way out. I beat the crap out of that thing driving on the 30 acres. You saw the hills we had when we lived at the co-op in Virginia. I was driving up and down, bogging all through, just really Dukes of Hazzard stuff in 4-wheel drive. Wife hanging out the window screaming, "You gotta kill us!" You know, just having fun going up and down the hills. 300 pounds, 300 pounds a barrel. Yeah, 4 barrels. So they give us this chicken feed. They give us 4 barrels. We crawling back on what road is that? It's not 70. It's I-95 out there. Forget the roads out there. 81, something like that. Goes down to your place. You know what I mean? We get it back. We mush it up, get it inside the barn, and we have no way to 77 to 81. Yeah, it was close. So we get the barrels, and we push the first one off, and then we start transferring the feed into smaller barrels, to empty a barrel, to get the other barrels filled into that barrel. So we're up there scooping by hand, emptying these 55-gallon barrels out, and I walk out of there, and I'm dust coated, you know, like I worked in a Colombian factory, kind of white, dusted over. Can't breathe. I'm coughing. I got snot coming out. It wasn't snot. It was bread dough. Not so much dust. It was like bread dough from chicken feed. So I'm trying to pull it out of my beard and stuff. I'm like, oh, fun times. But anyways, we gave them the solar panels, and they hooked us up 3 times, 2 or 3 times with chicken and pig feed for the year. Oh, saved our butts, you know. So we appreciate that. But that was just an example. Like I'd find somebody on YouTube, so 4 or 5 people we hand out solar to. It could be inverters. It could have been charge controllers. A lot of the times it was like small solar array. Some say, "Oh, it's small." I'm like, "Well, yeah, it's 1,500 watts. 1,000." I mean, to them, it's big. People start out with these little tiny 15-watt solar panels, and I play with those. They're fun. You know, you get to learn on them. But you know, give somebody a real system and give them some potential power to work with. So it's really cool. It was on a the Stock Explorers channel today. My first time. That's bad. That's a bad channel. I'll tell you why. You scratch tickets. I can't be. I know gambling. I can't be near that stuff. I've hit for big money. Stupid big money. Sharon, Billy. It's a long time ago, Sharon. I hit for $1 million. It was a long time ago. It's before her. That's why she's mad. So I know it'd be too.
Because it's getting late.
Getting late.
Yes.
Anyways, I'm terrible at lives. I appreciate everybody coming in here. We're almost up to 1 hour. Mama, I got like 1 minute and 50 seconds to chit chat with these people to get me to 1 hour. But yeah, so the Stock Explorer is doing the scratch tickets and stuff, and they're hitting for money, and it's just fun. It's like being at a casino, except for I don't lose money. And I get to chip in and share with your wins. This feels awesome. And I've been through that. I've been through scratch ticket mania, so I know what it feels like to lose. But man, I know what it feels like to win. Oh yeah. Glenn and April said hi, Sharon. Say hi. Yeah, so we're gonna wrap up here. I think we're pretty close. You don't have to hit the like button on this video. I'm probably gonna delete it or edit it out. Nobody likes watching lives afterwards. It's kind of weird, unless there's a topic being talked about. Unless you want to see me for the first 2 or 3 5 minutes eating hot dogs in the beginning. So anyone that just came in, that's what we were doing on the channel. It was eight hot dogs with eight pieces of bread, hot dogs with bread. And I can eat 8 hot dogs without the bread. But I did 3 hot dogs naked and 4 hot dogs with bread, and I got this right up to here. It's disgusting. So another hot dog plus 3 more pieces of bread, I would have had the whole thing. Yeah, that's tough in 5 minutes. All right, we're there. 59:42. Thank you for joining the Shire project off grid, and we'll catch you on the next one. See you guys later. Bye. End stream.